Hey everybody, this is Lee Mullen with Okta. Today I want to show you a demo of Okta, one that focuses on the end user experience of enterprise users, the most important part of any IT solution. Because without great user experience, your IT project doesn't get very far. So to quickly review Okta, what Okta provides for enterprise customers is full lifecycle management of cloud and SaaS apps. So all the provisioning, secure single sign-on, and deprovisioning of their users into their cloud and SaaS apps is streamlined, so utilization and access to those apps is simple and efficient. So let's start by looking at how a user would work in the office. So here I am logged into my desktop at my office. I've come in, sat down, logged in with my standard user credentials, and I've got some of my normal standard applications that I run. I've got my email on here. I've even got my PowerPoint up here on a PowerPoint project that I've been working on trying to get done for a customer. Now, one of the things that has recently changed is my company has started to deploy SaaS applications to streamline and improve some of our business processes. And IT has sent out a little bit of information on how we start using these applications. And one of the things they told me was that these new applications, there's a very simple way for me to access them. They've put a shortcut on my desktop. They said it's going to be called My Apps. Here it is right here. And this is where I can go to find all of these new applications that we're going to be using. So let's go in there and take a look and see what they're providing me. So I go in here and I open it up. And what I see is I see links or icons for all these different applications. So here's how I can access Salesforce. That just opens up. Let's see here, maybe I need to access Box, share some files. This is available. Maybe I'll go back. Maybe I need to log into ServiceNow and check a help desk ticket. So go into ServiceNow, check my help desk tickets. Now, there's a couple key things that are important here. First of all, I didn't have to know any URLs or any links to get to any of the applications. Didn't have to know any usernames. I didn't have to know any passwords. I didn't have to do anything as a user except just use them. The other thing is this application seems to know exactly who I am. So it's got information on me, so I don't have to fill out any of that information. So for all these applications, it knows who I am and has all my full details about who I am and what I do at my company. So all of that is handled. So that's kind of nice. A simple place to go and get all these applications. However, I happen to be a little old-fashioned, and I don't really want to have to go to something to go to my applications. I just want to go to my applications. And I normally like to run my important applications directly off my desktop, like Outlook and PowerPoint right here on my desktop. So I want some of these other applications as well that are important to me. So as an example, Salesforce. So I want to directly go to Salesforce. So they've given me the ability to push out a shortcut directly to my desktop for Salesforce. So I can run this link, and it'll take and log me straight in and takes me straight to Salesforce. So here I have access to Salesforce, knows who I am. I can go and do all my reporting and everything that I need to do directly from here. Simple and easy, exactly the way I as a user would expect it to work. Same thing for ServiceNow. If I want to open up ServiceNow and go back and check any of my help desk tickets or maybe create a new help desk ticket, I just run it, it opens, it works, and I can go in and do self-service or any of those functions that I may need to do as a user inside of ServiceNow directly from my desktop. Nice, simple, and easy. Exactly the way me as a standard user would expect this functionality to work. Simple, easy, and well integrated into everything else that I normally do. So now let's change things up a little bit. I'm going to close all this out and I'm going to go home and let's see what my experience would look like if I say need to access some of these applications from home or from somewhere outside the office. So let me do that. All right, so here I am at home now and I want to log in and work on a couple things that I need to get done real quick while I have a few moments. So at work they told me all I need to do is open up a browser and go to my company's website, which is what I've got right here. So I've gone to my company's main website, and down at the bottom of my company's website, they simply have created a very simple link for all of us called Employee Login. So I'll click on Employee Login, and it takes me and prompts me to log in. It says 80 username and 80 password. All right, let me log in. Well, now it's prompted me again. So what's going on here? Well, IT had decided that when I'm working outside the office, I need to do a little more than just use my AD username and password. They wanted to use an additional factor of authentication or multi-factor authentication. And in this case, they actually give me several different ways of handling multi-factor authentication. Everything from a simple security question to software authentication like Google Authenticator or Okta Verify, text messaging, voice call authentication, or even hardware based on YubiKey. So I think in this instance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Okta Verify. And with that, I'm actually going to pop up my phone so I can actually show you guys how that actually works. So what's nice about this of course is an app that comes free with Okta. I install it on my phone, and then when I log in and I just simply hit a simple push, I get a little pop-up on my phone that allows me to go in and simply do an approval or a denial. Obviously, it has information about me, where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to do. And I just simply tap approve on my phone, and then that's going to complete the login process, and it's going to log me into my site. So now it's done so. And so here I have access to all of my applications. Of course, this looks very similar, if not exactly like the portal page I had when I was in the corporate office, though I have a few additional links that I have access to now, but I have access to all this same stuff. So if I need to log into Salesforce, I can log into Salesforce. If I need to go log into Box, of course I can log into Box. If I need to log into ServiceNow, I can log into ServiceNow. And you'll see all of these things just like when I was in the office, logs me in, knows who I am, gives me access to everything that I'm supposed to have access to. So everything works, simple, easy, no problems. Now, additionally, what it can do besides just all these cloud apps is Okta also has the ability to support things like Citrix. So I could click and log into my Citrix site. So if I needed to go and pull up a virtual desktop or a virtual application, I could do so directly from here. So I could go in here and maybe pull up my corporate desktop or virtual desktop if I wanted to access and run from there as well to do any of my Windows applications. So from this one single place, I have access to all the applications and functionality I need to be able to do any of the additional work that I need to be able to do. So this kind of gives you a very simple view of how easy Okta can make enterprise usage of cloud and SaaS applications. In the next video, I'm actually going to take you a little bit behind the scenes and show you a little bit of how all of this gets configured and what that experience is for an administrator of how they set up these users. Thanks for watching.